Well, so we have portable power tools that are powered by batteries, and we also have portable power tools that are actually powered by electricity, a 110 type system. So we deal with a lot of different types of power, and we also have some unique conditions on the roof um, where power tools and cords become trip hazards. So there's not just the electrical hazards, but we also have to be concerned about cords and placement of cords and weather conditions because, dampness, high humidity doesn't go well with electricity. So what we have our employees do is anytime a tool isn't in use, we ask that they go ahead and unplug them and get those cords out of the way so that the trip hazard is removed. It's always better to remove a hazard than trying to avoid it. And so we get them to do that. We also ask that they make sure that the equipment every day is inspected because damaged equipment is a lot more dangerous. So if they have damaged extension cords that have frays in the cords or power cords, we want to get those off the job site because they become more susceptible to the moisture that's always in this San Antonio high humidity situation. Training is paramount with pretty much any safety situation because we want our employees to be armed with knowledge because it's not just hazard recognition but how to deal with the hazards. We try to get our employees to understand the hierarchy of controls, which is, if we can eliminate the hazard, we want to do that. If we can engineer it out. Then we start looking at things like PPE and work methods to eliminate or at least minimize hazards. So the employees need training on how to recognize the hazards and then how to deal with them. So training is always number one. We can always work more safely when we have a knowledgeable workforce. Absolutely. We try to make sure that our employees understand, and it's a common theme at Cram Roofing, that we are a family and family takes care of one another. So we do ask our employees to, I use a term pretty frequently, if you see it, say it. So that way if there's hazards present, someone themselves not only avoid it, but they make sure that everyone else is aware of it. And that's just taking care of each other and looking out for our families and our friends, and it's just a very important part of how we practice safety at Cram Roofing is the buddy mentality, the family mentality. It is. We try to make it where it's not an afterthought. We want safety to be the first thought and the ongoing thought throughout the course of the day. We try to make sure that our employees understand that we put safety above everything else. It's above profit, it's above time, it's above production because we have a tripod that we work on here, and that's quality, production, and safety. And as with a camera tripod, if any one leg isn't going to do what it's supposed to do, it's not going to stand up. So we make sure that our employees every day understand that tripod has to be equal length legs in order to function properly.